Now look at next reactions, which are electrophilic substitution reactions. Electrophilic substitution reactions are halogenation, nitration, sulfonation and Friedel-Crafts reaction. So there are two situations here. In the first situation, if I use aqueous bromine, this is the first situation. When you have aqueous bromine, both ortho positions and para positions are occupied because phenol is an ortho-para directing group. So it gives you 2,4,6 tribromophenol. But if an inert solvent is used, which is carbon disulfide, or it can be CCl4, in that case one ortho product, one para product is formed. So two situations you have to see properly. Similarly here, if concentrated nitric acid is used, then 2,4,6 trinitrophenol is formed, like this one. That is, all ortho positions and para position is occupied. There are two ortho positions on the ring. There is just one para position. These two are meta positions. So both the ortho positions and para position is occupied. If I use dilute nitric acid, then one ortho product and one para product is formed. Similarly, when sulfonation takes place at two different temperatures, at one temperature ortho product is formed and at another temperature para product is formed. Now Friedel-Crafts reaction always takes place in presence of anhydrous aluminium chloride. So the first one is called alkylation because alkyl group is added, CH3 group is added. Now CH3 group has been added to the ortho position, other product is at para position. And since you have removed hydrogens from these places and this Cl from here, so it forms HCl. Similarly, if we are reacting with acetyl chloride, I have often told you, we start writing in the opposite direction, that is in this direction. So, one ortho product which attaches COCH3, the other para product attaches COCH3 and HCl is formed. So, the first one is called alkylation, second one is called acetylation. So, if in the exam Friedel-Crafts reaction is written, if it only says Friedel-Crafts reaction, you can write either of the two equations. But if it says Friedel-Crafts alkylation, then only alkyl group should be added. If it says acetylation, then only acetyl group should be added. Now look at three very important named reactions. The first one is called Kolbe-Schmitt reaction. It begins with phenol. When it reacts with NaOH, you already know first sodium phenoxide is formed, which is an stable compound. And then if it reacts with CO2 in presence of 400 K temperature and 6 to 7 atmospheric pressure, you will insert this CO2 right here between O and Na. So it is OCOONA. In the second step, rearrangement takes place. Now at this point there is one hydrogen. So this hydrogen moves on this side and COONA comes here. So it becomes OH and COONA. To this if I attach an acid, it's going to divide like this and H will get attached here. So an acid is formed plus NaCl. Commonly this acid is known as salicylic acid, and if I name it, I'll have to give COOH place 1. So it becomes 2-hydroxybenzoic acid. Second reaction is a Reamer-Tiemann reaction in which phenol reacts with chloroform. Be very, very careful while writing this formula because generally children start writing CHC. It is CHCl3, it is not CH3Cl. So CHCl3 is chloroform and NaOH. An aldehyde group is introduced. Since phenol is ortho-para directing, ortho and para, both products are formed. But since this product form is very small in quantity, so we generally do not write this in the equation. This is the major product. So at ortho position, CHO group is introduced. Second part is NaCl formed here, and OH and H that you have removed from here forms water. So this is known as salicylaldehyde because this is an aldehyde. If I want to write down its name, I'll have to give this place 1 and 2. So it becomes 2-hydroxybenzaldehyde. At place 2 is a hydroxy group, 2-hydroxybenzaldehyde. Coupling reaction. It starts with benzene disonium chloride. C6H5N2Cl is benzene disonium chloride. And this is phenol. Be careful that the functional group of phenol is not to be touched. At the para position there is a hydrogen. There are hydrogens everywhere. So at the para position this hydrogen combines with Cl, forms HCl, and after that we have just coupled them up together. Coupled means join them up together. So starting from C6H5N2, C6H5N2, then the ring, then OH, ring and then OH, which is called para-hydroxy. This is at the para position. So para-hydroxyazobenzene. Azo is this, azobenzene. So which is an orange dye for coloring that dye. So this can be used as a test for phenol also. You can say this reacts at 273 K to give an orange dye. Such a compound is phenol.